Days are falling down like tears upon the damp and frozen ground. I walk along the edge of town where there is not a single sound. A sudden chill runs through my bones and shakes the sleeping trees, bringing back the memories of things that used to be. You used to love this time of year when everything would turn to gold. But now the colors fade away and all the stories have been told. I hold my breath and listen close to hear the rustling air, almost believing that your voice is whispering somewhere. I know that time is supposed to heal the wounds we carry deep inside, but there are moments when the longing is too strong for me to hide. So I just let the current take me back to where we used to stand. A gentle wind is blowing through the empty, silent streets tonight, carrying the dreams we lost before they could take flight. I call your name into the dark and hope it finds its way to you, across the endless miles of gray, under the skies of blue. I see the street lamp flicker on and cast a long and lonely shade, and think about the happy plans that we so easily made. A single leaf falls on my hand, a silent, fragile friend, a reminder of the beautiful things that had to reach their end. Maybe you are listening from a place where there is no more pain. Maybe you are watching as I walk through this autumn rain. Just know that I am holding on to every word you said, with every step I take along the path where we were led. A gentle wind is blowing through the empty, silent streets tonight, carrying the dreams we lost before they could take flight. I call your name into the dark and hope it finds its way to you, across the endless miles of gray, under the skies of blue. Find a letter in a drawer that I had written long ago. The ink is faded and the words are moving soft and slow. I wrote about the golden fields and how the branches start to bear, and how I wish that you were next to me to breathe the autumn air. I walk down to the valley where the trees are shedding all their gold, a beautiful surrender to the winter and the cold. The ground is paved with memories of every step we shared, back when we had no worries. and we knew how much we cared. Each step I take is heavy with the weight of what has been. I find myself returning to the place we started in, before the world grew quiet and the sky was turned to leave. The golden foliage falls around me like a silent rain, a colorful reminder of the beauty and the pain. I whisper to the empty air and call you once again, hoping that the wind will carry my voice back to where I wrap my woolen scarf around my neck and look above at all the birds that fly away to find a place of love. They know exactly where to go when winter starts to bite, while I am left to wander through the shadows of the night. Perhaps the spring will bring a change and wash away the grief, and blossom on the branches that are crying for relief. But until then I'll walk among the remnants of our past and hold on to the memories that were too bright to last. The golden foliage falls around me like a silent rain, a colorful reminder of the beauty and the pain. I whisper to the empty air and call you once again, hoping that the wind will carry my voice back to when falls around me like a silent rain, a colorful reminder of the beauty and the pain. I whisper to the empty air and call you once again, hoping that the wind will carry my voice back to when is empty on this cold and cloudy afternoon. The sun is slipping down behind the hills a bit too soon. I find a wooden seat where we would sit and talk for hours. Cold pin now, worn down by rain and snow, just like the youthful dreams we built so many years ago. I sit alone and watch the trolley cross the road, that I won't see you walk through that wooden door. The silence here is heavier than any word could be. It wraps around my shoulders like a cold and bitter sea. But still I choose to sit right here and let the memory flow. This wooden seat is cold and wet. There's no one by my side. I look out at the gray horizon where the secrets hide. I call your name into the mist, a soft and fragile sound, searching for the love that we once planted in this ground. The street lamps start to glow with a pale and yellow light, chasing away the shadows of the fast approaching night. I pull my collar up and think of how we used to laugh before our paths were broken and divided into half. If you could see me sitting here, would you come sit by me and tell me all the stories of the things you've come to be? Or has the distance grown too wide for us to ever cross, leaving me to count the heavy measures of my loss? This wooden seat is cold and wet. There's no one by my side. I look out at the gray horizon where the secrets hide. I call your name into the mist, a soft and fragile sound, searching for the love that we once planted in this ground. The paper lies before me with the ink still fresh and wet. I try to write down all the things I never can forget, but every word I choose seems far too simple and too small to capture how I miss you and the way we lost it all. The shadows grow much longer as the daylight fades away. Another quiet evening at the ending of the day. I hold the pen in silence as the clock keeps ticking by, staring at the letters under this overcast sky. To tell you how the autumn wind is cold, and how I still remember every story that we told. But some things are much better left unspoken in the dark. The sheets of paper gather dust upon my wooden desk, became two pictures. I call your name in secret so the world will never know the depth of all the feeling that I cannot let go. I fold the white sheets carefully and place them in a drawer beside the faded photographs that I don't touch no more. It is a silent ritual I practice every night, close to me before I lose the light. If I could send these thoughts across the ocean and the air, would you take a moment just to read them and to care? Or would you throw them in the fire and watch them turn to ash, like the final moment when our two worlds had to crash? The sheets of paper gathered dust upon my wooden desk, a monument to all the words that became too picturesque. I call your name in secret so the world will never know the depth of all the feeling that I cannot let go. The clouds are moving heavy like a curtain in the theater of the sky. I watch the swallows gather as they prepare to say goodbye. There is a quiet tension in the chilly autumn air, a prelude to the winter that is waiting everywhere. The first drop of the rain falls down and breaks the quiet spell, a story that the heavens have been dying just to tell. I walk without an umbrella and let the cold drops fall, remembering the summer when we hadn't lost it all. The world is playing music that is beautiful and sad, a song of all the happy moments that we once had. I close my eyes and listen to the rhythm of the rain. The overcast heavens are singing a beautiful song today, washing all the dusty roads and driving light away. I call your name into the storm and let the music rise, looking for a glimpse of hope beneath these heavy skies. The wind begins to howl and shake the branches of the oak, as if it understood the words that we so softly spoke. I stand beneath the canopy and watch the storm unfold, a grand and lonely spectacle of silver and of gold. They say the darkest clouds will always pass and clear the way for a brighter tomorrow and a warm and sunny day. But in this very moment I am grateful for the rain that matches all the quiet sorrow hiding in my brain. Are singing a beautiful song today, washing all the dusty roads and driving light away. I call your name into the storm and let the music rise, looking for a glimpse of hope beneath these heavy skies. the year is spinning round and round again. The summer heat has faded to a cold and misty rain. The swallows fly south and the branches are left bare, but I can still feel your presence in the chilly autumn air. I know that winter's coming with its blanket of white snow, but after that the spring will make the green grass grow. It is a constant promise that the earth will always keep, even when the flowers are buried in a winter sleep. I hold on to the hope that we will meet some sunny day, when all the clouds have parted and the gray has washed away. Until that moment comes, I'll keep on waiting in the cold, when the cycle turns and brings the warmth back to this land. I hope that I will walk again and hold your gentle hand. I call your name into the wind that blows across the hill, believing that our love is alive and standing still. I watch the sunset painting all the clouds in shades of red, and think of all the beautiful paths where we were led. The world is sleeping now, but it will wake up in the light and chase away the shadows of this long and lonely night. No matter how much time may pass before we meet again, I will remember every single place where we have been. Our story isn't finished yet, it's waiting for the spring to hear the happy melody that we used to sing. When the cycle turns and brings the warmth back to this land, I hope that I will walk again and hold your gentle hand. I call your name into the wind that blows across the hill, believing that our love is alive and standing still. The steam is rising slowly from the ceramic cup I hold, a tiny shield of warmth against the autumn's creeping cold. I watch the busy people hurry past the window pane, while I am sitting quietly and listening to the rain. The dark liquid is bitter, but it warms me from inside, a place where all my quietest memories like to hide. I remember how we used to share a single sweet dessert, back when we had no worries and we didn't know the hurt. The afternoon is slipping into into evening's gentle shade, and all the brilliant colors of the day begin to fade. I take another slow sip as I think of where you are, sitting by the glass with a warm brew in my hand, watching all the gray clouds cover up this lonely land. I whisper your name softly so the people cannot hear, hoping that my quiet voice will bring you back quite near. The cafe is quite cozy with its low and yellow light. The cafe is quite cozy with its low and yellow lights, a safe haven of comfort on these chilly autumn nights. I see a couple laughing in the corner by the door, and think of how we used to be like them so long before. It's funny how a simple cup can bring back so much pain, and make me feel the weight of every single drop of rain. But I would rather feel the hurt than to forget your fate and lose the beautiful warmth of your gentle embrace. Sitting by the glass with a warm brew in my hand, watching all the gray clouds cover up this lonely land. I whisper your name softly so the people cannot hear, hoping that my quiet voice will bring you back quite near. I walk into the quiet room where we would always meet. The sound of my own footsteps is the only thing to greet. The dusty shelves are empty and the air is cold and still, a stark reminder of the winter waiting on the hill. I stand in the silence and I listen very close to hear the quiet whisper of the one I miss the most. The walls are holding secrets that we left so long ago, in the happy days before we had to let each other go. I close my eyes and let the past wash over me like rain, an endless wave of memory that carries sweet, soft pain. I reach out to the darkness, but there's nothing there to touch. A whispered name is bouncing off the old and wooden floor, a sound that travels slowly to the heavy iron door. I call you back to me, although I know you cannot hear, searching for the presence of the one I held so dear. Dust motes dance like stars within a single beam of light, a beautiful beautiful illusion in the coming of the night. I take a deep breath and I feel the coldness in my chest, a quiet place of longing where my spirit cannot rest. If these old walls could speak, they'd tell the story of a love that was as pure and beautiful as white wings of a dove. But now the song is over and the music has to fade, leaving only shadows in the quiet room we made. A whispered name is bouncing off the old and wooden floor, a sound that travels slowly to the heavy iron door. I call you back to me, although I know you cannot hear, searching for the presence of the one I held so dear. I take a slow step on the cold concrete where we used to walk. The shadow of the brick walls whispers stories of our quiet talk. I pull my coat a little closer to block the morning chill, hoping to find some trace of you that might be lingering still. The narrow passageway is quiet, the morning sun is hiding away. Every corner holds a memory of a brighter yesterday. I see the old signs hanging low, creaking in the damp cold air. And for a second I could swear that I saw you standing there. The world moves fast around me, but I am standing still, chasing after shadows that the winter winds will chill. I close my eyes to feel the touch of your gentle hand in mine. Under the heavy clouds I call out to the empty space, searching for the warmth they used to brighten up this lonely place. Though the seasons turn to gray and the years begin to fade, I will keep the promise that we once so softly made. Find a little coffee shop where we would watch the falling rain. The wooden counter looks the same, but there's a heavy silent pain. I order one and sit alone beside the dusty window pane, trying to piece together words I'll never get to say again. If I could turn the clock back to the start of that July, before the colors washed away into this somber sky, would you still look at me with eyes so full of light and grace? Or would we walk away without a single trace? Under the heavy clouds I call out to the empty space, searching for the warmth they used to brighten up this lonely place. Though the seasons turn to gray and the years begin to fade, I will keep the promise that we once so softly made. I close my eyes and I can see the expression on your face, a brilliant flash of happiness in this forgotten place. It was a gentle curve that could illuminate the dark and leave a lasting impression like a glowing golden spark. I walk the quiet paths we walked when we were young and free, and think of how your laughter used to sound like melody. The world has grown much colder since you had to go away, but that warm image keeps me safe throughout the darkest day. I know that years have passed and we have grown so far apart, but you still hold a special corner of my heavy heart. I find myself returning to the warmth that we once knew. I recall the soft expression that you wore when we first met, a beautiful picture that I never will forget. I call your name once more into the cloudy autumn air, hoping that the sweet memory will find you are rustling softly as they fall upon the street, creating a golden carpet for my slow and tired feet. I smile back at the shadows as I think of what we had, a bittersweet feeling that is beautiful and sad. Perhaps someday we'll meet again under a different sky, and we won't have to look back or to say a sad goodbye. But until then I'll carry that sweet vision in my mind, the sweetest piece of paradise that I have left behind. I recall the soft expression that you wore when we first met, a beautiful picture that I never will forget. I call your name once more into the cloudy autumn air, hoping that the sweet memory will find you The trees are forming arches of a deep and solemn gray, as if to block the last light of this cold and autumn day. I walk beneath the branches as the leaves begin to fall, listening to the wind that seems to whisper and to call. The sky is like a blanket made of heavy silver thread, covering the lonely path where I am being led. I hold my hands together in the pockets of my coat with a sudden wave of sadness rising heavy in my throat. The world is so quiet as the twilight starts to grow, and all the busy streets are covered in a soft, dim glow. I take a slow, deep breath and look up at the heavy sky. Beneath the silver clouds I walk along this winding road, carrying the memory of love, a beautiful load. I call your name once more before the night begins to fall, hoping that you'll hear me through this high and silent wall. I see a single star that tries to shine through all the gray, a tiny spark of promise that the light will find its way. I smile at the darkness and I feel a sudden peace, knowing that my love for you will never have to cease. Even if the winter comes to freeze the ground we knew, I know that my heart will always find its way to you. For you are like the spring that always follows after rain, the gentle hand of comfort that can wash away the pain. Beneath the silver clouds I walk along this winding road, carrying the memory of love, a beautiful load. I call your name once more before the night begins to fall, hoping that you'll hear me through this high and silent wall. The steaming mug between my hands is all I have to keep me warm. Watch the gray clouds gather high, predicting a quiet winter storm. The condensation hides where people hurry past, and I am left to wonder how our summer flew away so fast. I trace a circle with my finger on the cold and misty pane. Outside the world is turning silver from the falling of the rain. My coffee cools as at lost, thoughts of where you are. It seems seems like only yesterday, but now you feel so far. The steam is rising slowly, like a ghost of our sweet past, a fragile fleeting moment that was never meant to last. I close my eyes and try to find the smile I used to know, looking out at the world as it slowly turns to gray. I can hear the quiet things we never got to say. I call you back to me with every breath I take tonight, hoping that the morning sun will bring back all the light. The clock upon the cafe wall is ticking slow and steady now. I try to wash away the sadness, but I do not know how. Your favorite melody is playing softly in the background air, a bittersweet reminder of the love we used to share. They say that seasons have to change for new things to begin, but I am trapped inside this room with memories within. I only want to feel the warmth that you so freely gave, to keep me safe and steady through the dark and heavy wave. Looking out at the world as it slowly turns to gray, I can hear the quiet things we never got to say. I call you back to me with every breath I take tonight, hoping that the morning sun will bring back all the light. Looking out at the world as it slowly turns to gray, I can hear the quiet things we never got to say. I call you back to me with every breath I take tonight, hoping that the morning sun will bring back